How to stay in Australia after your student visa expires. How can you stay in Australia to pursue higher education or seek employment after your student visa expires? This is one of the frequently asked questions we get from international students, and today we are going to answer it thoroughly. So, let's start. Are you applying for a new Australian student visa? What problems have you faced with your application process? Share your experience with us in the comments. As an international student in Australia, you must have wondered about how you can extend your student visa. Honestly, you can't extend your Australian student visa. That's not something Australia offers, unlike the US or the UK. However, you shouldn't give up just yet. So what if you can't renew or extend your Australian student visa? You can always apply for a new one. This is a helpful tip, especially for students nearing graduation and having doubts about pursuing higher education in Australia. So, if you wish to stay in Australia for a postgraduate qualification, go through the entire student visa application process. Make sure to fulfill every requirement when submitting your application for a new student visa. You are advised to apply for a new student visa 3 to 4 months before your existing visa expires, since you cannot extend or renew it. Plus, it helps you steer clear of any problems in between your studies. Let's talk about some situations in which applying for a new Australian student visa proves helpful. You failed some subjects during your final year, and now your existing visa is about to expire before the course ends. You have enrolled in a new course. You have received an extension on your graduate research candidacy. Your existing visa will expire before your graduate research thesis is marked. For this, you would need a request for a letter from your supervisor. Your previous visa got cancelled by the Department of Home Affairs due to administrative reasons. You will receive a bridging visa A, BVA, if you apply from Australia. This will allow you to legally stay in Australia, as your visa awaits processing. Your new visa becomes valid when the current one expires. On the other hand, applicants who apply from another country can only come back to Australia after the approval of their student visa application. Another option, you have to stay in Australia after graduating, is through the temporary graduate visa. Temporary graduate visa. The temporary graduate visa subclass 485 comes in handy for those who wish to stay and work in Australia after graduation without extending their student visa. The fee for this visa is $1,730 Australian dollars. Graduates can work in Australia for a maximum of 18 months through the temporary graduate visa. Plus, it is mainly for graduates possessing skills and qualifications in certain occupations like carpenter, cardiologist, agricultural engineer, and more. Let's look at its eligibility criteria. Your age should be below 50 years. You must have a valid visa. You should have been a student visa holder in the last 6 months. You are required to submit proof of sufficient health insurance for every applicant included in your application. You are also required to prove that you have submitted an application for an AFP check, since every international student is supposed to have a police clearance certificate. Lastly, you must have a minimum score in different English language proficiency tests. Visit the link in the description box below to view the complete list of eligibility requirements. You can also visit the official website of the Department of Home Affairs to view the step-by-step guide to applying for the temporary graduate work visa. The link is in the description box below. Our video update for today ends here. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more information on Australian visas and immigration. Thanks for watching.